Jai Gurudev, and thank you for joining us today. Today we have with us an art of living expert and an officer of the Vedic Dhamma Sansthan. So, following was the post by His Holiness Gurudev Shri Shri Ravi Shankar Ji. It's inaugurated the Second World Culture Film Festival in Los Angeles, a celebration of cinema that uplifts the human spirit through stories that heal, inspire, and unite with 1,120 entries from 60 countries. The jury had a tough time selecting. So, Namaste, we are delighted to have with us today two very insightful guests, an Art of Living faculty member known for bridging creativity with inner transformation, and an officer of the Vedic Dhamma Sansthan who works deeply with the roots of ancient wisdom. Welcome. Let's begin with the powerful message shared by Gurudev about the Second World Culture Film Festival. What does this event signify from a spiritual and cultural standpoint? Yes, Gurudev Namaste. Gurudev's presence at the World Culture Festival marks a profound statement that cinema isn't just entertainment, it is energy, expression, and elevation. When films carry values that uplift, they go beyond screens and touch hearts. This festival curated stories that fostered healing, inspiration, and unity, echoing Gurudev's lifelong mission to dissolve boundaries through human connection. That's beautifully said. The post mentions stories that heal, inspire, and unite. How do stories actually perform such a deep work on human psyche? In the Vedic tradition, stories like the Ramayana and Mahabharata are not merely mythological texts, they are psychological mirrors. They heal by showing inner conflict, inspire by portraying dharma, and unite by transcending divisions. The World Culture Film Festival revives this ancient model. When Gurudev talks about stories that heal and inspire, he is pointing to Satya or truth, conveyed to rasa or emotion, or a Vedic combination for transformation. Over 1,120 entries from 60 countries. That's staggering. What does this diversity reflect in today's world? It reflects that human values are universal despite cultural differences. Every country, every storyteller is searching for joy, peace, love, and meaning. The Art of Living has reached 180 plus countries, and this festival reflects the same global heartbeat Gurudev has touched with breath, laughter, and silence. Whether it's a story from Peru or Poland, the soul behind it is the same longing for belonging. And the jury had a tough time selecting, surely because so many entries carried value. But how does one discern which stories truly uplift? That's a great question. In the Shastras, there is a principle of Shreyas versus Prayas. What is truly good versus what is merely pleasant? A story that uplifts may challenge the viewer, not just comfort them. It awakens the jury's challenge is spiritual too, to choose not just what pleases the eye, but what stirs the soul. That is the vision Gurudev brings to such platform. Let's connect this to the role of art of living techniques. How can practices like Sudarshan Kriya or meditation enhance one's ability to create or absorb such meaningful cinema? That's an excellent connection. Gurudev often says only a calm mind can create beauty. Sudarshan Kriya purifies perception. A filmmaker grounded in breath becomes a seer, not just a storyteller. Similarly, an audience that meditates receives cinema differently, not as noise but as nectar. Silence is a true canvas of inspiration. From a Vedic lens, what is the dharma of an artist in today's age of content overload? In ancient India, artists were considered rishis with color and sound. Their dharma is satyam, shivam, sundaram, truth, auspiciousness, and beauty. Even today, whether it's a filmmaker or musician, their role is to elevate consciousness, not just stimulate it. Gurudev's blessing on this festival reminds artists use your camera like a sage uses his pen mindfully, creatively, and divinely. So, how do such events align with the Gurudev's larger vision of one world family? This festival is that vision in action. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam means the whole world is my family. Art binds us beyond passport or language. Gurudev sees cinema as a satsang of cultures. It's where laughter from Africa meets tears from Asia and both dissolve into shared silence. That is unity. In closing, what message would you like to give aspiring creators inspired by Gurudev's presence at the World Culture Film Festival? Create with devotion, see your camera as your yagya fire, offer your ego, your ambition, your intellect into it, and let your creation be a prayer for peace in that you are walking the path of a modern day rishi. Be bold, be still, be kind. Let your art not just entertain but enlighten. Gurudev is showing us through such events that cinema like breath can be sacred. Thank you both for this beautiful reflective conversation. May cinema continue to heal, inspire, and unite the world as Gurudev envisions. Jai Gurudev.